Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching this video from. I welcome you all to my today's video. My name is Shanta, or you can call me Chacha. XOXO, my love is very special. And without wasting much of our time, in today's video, my topic is the things you shouldn't discuss while in courtship. A lot of us in this our generation always like to discuss more they want, more they ought to discuss in courtship, in a relationship. You're not supposed to discuss some certain things in a relationship because there are some things that you discuss while you are in a relationship because you feel like you love somebody or something like that. It will discourage the person, and even if it didn't discourage the person, while in marriage, the person is going to use it against you. So I'm going to be pointing out some things that you shouldn't discuss while you are courting because those things will always come back even if you are married to the person. The first thing I have on my list here is don't talk about your siblings in an absurd way. What do I mean by this? Maybe for example, you have a sibling that is very stubborn, he or she is very stubborn, or he or she does certain kind of thing. For example, he or she goes out, the person don't return on time, he or she has this character of bad attitude that she does or something like that. You keep talking about these your siblings to whosoever that you are courting. You tell him or her everything about that your sibling that is very stubborn, that does this, that maybe has a bad character or something. You keep talking about that your siblings, talking about that your siblings. I mean, how do you want that person that you are courting? How do you want that person to see that your sibling, for example? Tomorrow, if that person that you're courting marries you tomorrow, the chances that the person will not like that your very particular sibling is high because you have told that person a whole lot of bad things that your sibling is doing. The chances that the person may not allow that your sibling to come to your house is high. The chances that the person will not like, the chances that the person will not even do anything for that your sibling is high. As a sibling, or somebody that is older or young, whichever one that it is, your duty is to always make sure you talk to the person. Pray, always include the person in your prayer because that person that you're courting or you're dating, that you're telling all those things, will not stop that. Will not stop that. Instead, the person will be seeing you somehow, and even tomorrow the person marries you, he's going to use those things against you. He's going to be seeing that you're sibling somehow because you've told the person a whole lot of bad things about that particular person. The next thing I have on my list here is don't talk about your parents in a bad manner. Yes, a lot of us do this. You have somebody that you are courting, maybe because of love, you feel like you love the person. You talk every manner of things bad about your parents. My parents do this, my parents do that, my parents do this, my parents. For example, let me take a home. For example, maybe in your house, maybe your mother and your father does not align very well. They always have misunderstanding. They always have issues. They don't agree. There's always disagreement all the time between your parents. Now you are courting somebody, you keep telling the person your mother is this, your father is this, they always have disagreements, they always fight, they always do this thing, you don't know what they are teaching you people, this one. My dear, all those things you are telling that person that you are courting is definitely going to affect you. It's going to be like if the person does not come off that relationship in future, if the person deemed fit to marry you, any little thing that happens in your marriage, she will say is those things that you learned from your parents. There is this thing that your mother or your father taught you that this is what you brought to my house, or this is what you want to be doing. Why? Because you did savage yourself. You have opened up both the ones that you're not supposed to say to the person. So the person is going to be seeing you anyhow. Any little misunderstanding you have, whether it's coming from him or from her, the person is going to target that is you. That is that character that you brought from your house. You have bring it to his house again to come and be doing those things that your parents is doing. So do not talk about the bad side of your parents to the person that you are courting because this is definitely going to come back to you in marriage if the person definitely marries you. It's going to come back to you. Some people even use because of it and call off the relationship. You understand? So don't talk about if your parents always have disagreements, they don't agree, everything they're doing, it doesn't align. You as their child or as their daughter or as their son, what you need to do is to always pray for them. Always make sure you are praying for them. If you can advise them, advise them. Of course, kids do advise their parents. There's some things that you see, you call them mom, dad, this is not, after talking, you keep putting them in your prayer. Don't go and be talking about them anyhow to them you are courting or even if you are married. It is not right. Tomorrow, if you marry that person or that person marries you, and your parents want to, of course, your parents will want to come to your house as their daughter or as their son, that your spouse will not like them to come because of those things he or she has heard about them. The third thing I have on my list here is don't talk about your family's inabilities. What do I mean by this? Maybe, for example, you are the type that came from a family that people don't have anything, like you people are lazy, you people are too poor, or you people like you people can hardly afford 3 square meal in a day. Don't always talk about all these things in front of somebody you are hurting. You tell him about how this week from Monday to Sunday people did not eat. You tell him about the whole day people did not eat. You tell him about how hunger is killing your brother. You tell him about how hunger is killing your sister. You tell him about how you borrowed money for this. You tell him about how the only thing you talk about your family is how people have nothing from nothing to nothing. No good thing that you talk about your family. How this oh keep your mouth shut, like have a break. Have a break. Don't always talk about bad things about your family, about how wretched you people are, how people cannot afford food, how people cannot do this, how people cannot afford this. No, you don't talk all these things while you are cutting, because all of this is going to come back to you by in marriage. Have a limit of the things that you discuss. Even if people cannot afford this, why not hold yourself free? Work hard. Find something to do other than complaining all the time that people don't do this, people don't do that. Tomorrow, if that person marries you, for example, and let's say that person can afford some of those, the person will be seeing his or herself as your God, because he'll be seeing that when he met you, people were rich and nothing to bring to the table, nothing. The person will be seeing someone. The person will be like, if not for me, where will you be? If not for me, where will this one? No, have some close. Like, how do I put it? Close yourself up a bit. Don't expose everything. Another thing I have on my list here is don't talk about how you hate your family members or kinsmen. A lot of us do this. You talk about from morning to night, anytime you're with somebody that you're cutting, the only thing you talk about is how you hate your parents, how you hate your kinsmen, how you hate this person, how you hate that person. No, the person be saying this person that always hates people, hates people, hates people. You yourself, who are you? Are you perfect? Just be seeing someone, and even if the person marries you tomorrow, and there's any little issue between you and his family members, he will say that this is the attitude you have before, that you don't like anybody, that you used to hate, you don't like anybody, anything maintaining relationship that you don't like it, that you hate, that it started from your family, that you hate your parents, or maybe you hate your sibling, you hate your kinsmen, everybody around you, you hate them. So if there's any little misunderstanding in future in family or anything, the person will not see that maybe that person or whoever that causes misunderstanding or anything is wrong. You will see that it's you, because you never liked any person. You always hate people. So do not do that mistake of always telling somebody you are cutting anything that you hate your kinsmen, you hate your kinsmen want to kill you, your kinsmen do this one, that one. You keep talking everything proper things about your family or your kinsmen, how you hate them. Tomorrow it will always come back to you. The fifth thing I have on my list here is don't criticize people around you. A whole lot of us do this. You criticize people. Whenever you are with somebody you are cutting, the only story that you bring about is how you hate trauma, how you hate Priska, how you hate this person, how you this person is like this, he has bow leg, he do this one, he do like it's only talking about criticizing people. This person, they give him money, he spends it lavishly, he do this one. You don't talk anything nice about anybody. The only thing you talk is to criticize people up and down. Everybody around you will criticize them, and we are not perfect. So why do you criticize people? So the person will be seeing that this person I'm cutting, if I marry this person tomorrow, this is what this person is going to do. Maybe he's going to be criticizing me or my friends or my family. He's going to be judging me. He's going to be criticizing me. And even if the person marries you tomorrow, any little thing, the person is going to be talking about it. This is how you are. This is how you act from the beginning. You criticize people. Even if maybe there's something you are telling the person about. Okay, for example, he has a friend and he says something that is not okay as the wife or something, for example, you want to advise him. The person will not listen, because the person will see that you always criticize people, that you never liked anybody. He will not listen, because you already have that attitude from day one. You already have that attitude from beginning. So the person will not like take you serious, because the person will feel like this is what is in you. So don't always criticize everybody that's around you. Don't always make that mistake of criticizing people. Instead, try as much as possible to accommodate people. Try as much as possible to accommodate people. You mustn't love everybody, but it doesn't mean that you have to bring everybody in. You understand? You don't always talk ill about people. So this is what I want to share with us today. If I watch this video today, please do well to share this video, comment, like. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.